Hey, what's up folks? Danny O'Dwyer here at the PlayStation Experience. Justin Haywald. We just sat through about 2 hours of announcements. Lots of really fun announcements, lots of fun trailers, lots of reveals as well, but really the big one came right out the gate.
Oh yeah, I mean, it felt like E3 just in the number of exclusives and exciting things. But starting off with Uncharted, that's starting really strong, and God, that game looks really good.
Exactly, Uncharted 4 Thieves End, the first time we've seen it running. It was running. I wasn't sure if they were playing it on stage. Clearly they were, because at one stage the dude just fell through the level. But we got to see it being played for the first time live, and it was interesting because tonally, in terms of pacing, in terms of like your ability to get away from encounters, not necessarily mow down dozens and dozens of people, that's something we're kind of seeing for the first time in the Uncharted series.
That's one of the most important things to me in a new Uncharted game, is that they borrow those ideas from The Last of Us, where it's not just, here's a room full of enemies, kill them all before you can go on. Like being able to evade guys, being able to take down people silently and crawl through and maybe not fight anybody at all. And they introduced that, as well as some really cool new mechanics. Like there was one with a whip.
Yes, the whip was great because it looked like he had jumped off the rock accidentally, and then the whip sort of brought him back in. And what was interesting was when he did that grapple, he also landed on top of the enemy as well. Like there was lots of really fluid transitions between cover to gunplay to melee attacks as well. There was the sort of hiding in the grass stuff, and then what I found really interesting was at one stage when he took down that enemy, the other guy came back around, realized that he wasn't there, and then went looking for him. But there wasn't the sort of flair we're used to in a lot of next-gen games, where they're being really obvious about showing you like where the ghost was, where you were last seen, what your alert status was. It was really fluid, the whole thing.
No, it felt like Last of Us in that sense, where it's realistic, where the enemies are going to treat you like you're a real person. And they're trying to make the combat even more exciting. Like it is really cool to be able to run and gun this time, like shoot guys in the face, run up, just push them. Like that all felt so fluid, just the way that it melded in with the stage, like throwing a guy off a stage just because you bum rushed into him. Like they really got all of that together.
That's all we have right here at the moment at the PlayStation Experience, but stay tuned to GameSpot.com. We've got more news, trailers, interviews, and much, much more. Stick around.